What are you doing now?
Do these hedges. I'm knackered.
You're knackered. Pulling the string.
When was the last time I used it?
Last year, wasn't it? Last summer.
Year. It's important to start, but now it's still on gas.
If you're watching this video, why not take the opportunity and leave a comment at the end of the video to be within a chance to win the pigeon lamp. Last week's comment and this week's comment will be put into a hat and one person will be chosen and contacted. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. It's a bit baldy in places, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not easy, but that's like there at the end, it's there.
Like
That's
here.
That's like that, but it's
Yeah.
like there, but it'll go back. It's starting to get new growth on the days.
Thickens out, doesn't it?
Yeah. When was it cut this down 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Look at how thick it's gone now. So you keep on top of them now, just trimming the front and then trimming the tops off. And keep them to that height. Eventually it's, because you drive around France and you see the way they've all done it, they just chop them all down.
Apparently if you've got a dog, if you own a dog in France, you need to show on the gate or a door before anyone enters the property or enters onto the land that there is a dog on the premises. And that is our dog there, Dog de Bordeaux.
Just here in the bathroom, had a bit of a problem while I've been away. The toilet flusher has gone, and the one that we've got in was a push down one. So while I was taking it off to replace it, I also noticed we've got mould coming up the side of the wall in the toilet. And when I looked, it was a little tiny little drip coming from, not this one, but a similar one. Your water pipe goes onto that, and it was just a tiny little drip, just dripping, but it must have been dripping for a long time. I didn't notice it. What it's done, it's set mould up the wall while I've been away. Yeah, so I'm going to fit this new one here, and it's the diagram I've been working to. They're simple anyway. That goes in there, then that goes on top, that screws on there, and then this is a pull one rather than a push down, but I don't think it really matters. We had a little tiny leak from this here, so this is going to be coming off. I think you can see the leak there now, little dribbles of water. So what's been doing, it's been dripping down the back of the toilet down there, hitting that pipe, going on the skating board, dripping along, and then just sending mould up the wall. So I'm going to start now. I'm going to strip all this out, take this off, and take all this out, because we've had this in for a couple of years now, and this system on it, it's never ever flushed correctly, to be honest with you. This has always been loose, so yeah, I'll be fitting that. I must admit the seal on that's not very good, so I think I'll be replacing that one. And once it's just this I want off this system, the flusher, it's just the water line to that. There you go, that's the last. But I wanted to clean this, tucked off, and I don't know whether you can see. It's the water here is hard water, as you should probably know yourselves if you live in France, and it just puts a crust over everything. Oh. Right, so now I have to clean all this off. I'm going to find myself a scrape it, Stanley blade. Scrape all this off. Another thing with the cheap ones, the spanner there, you get this shape with where it just pushes on. Now the one that came with the toilet, it was just a little nasty sponge, and as I didn't know when I put the toilet on, it's gone a bit wonky and it's misshaped it. There's never been any leaks from it, like it's always been fine, but you know. Right, this one. Right, so our next one is, we get this. Right, over here. So what we have to do with this one is this goes in there. See, that has to go in there like that, but I can't let that go because it'll drop down. So what I have to do for the time being, so I don't lose it, I'll put that on the top. And then that goes in there. And then that pulls that up and down. So then the next one is this. Now this is meant to bend, that there is meant to bend that. So this was designed to go on that side. Just try that one. So that's going to be hitting that. There you go, well I've fitted this and I've moved that to this side now from that side, and I'll just cap this side off. And what I've done, I've just put a little bit of water in the bottom just to check these screws to make sure that there's no water leaking from them. And to be honest with you, everything feels fine. So I'll go a little bit more water, just check the sap's not leaking. Let's fill it up, make sure the ball cop's working. And what we'll do now, we'll check it flushes. Yep, the flush as well. Now we'll just make sure that that ball cock's working. So it lifts up and then it stops. Just wait for this ball cock now to come up to ensure it's cutting the water off. Yep, lovely, that's that done. Now the next one is to sort this little fella out. Job done. On with the next.